Friday night's homecoming game for Safford against the Morenci Wildcats had an electric feel from the start as generations of Bulldogs experienced the pomp and circumstance on the night of Safford's new artificial turf field dedication. The Bulldogs had mountains of support, but the Wildcats came down the hill looking to take care of business and were pumped to play spoiler. This one has more twists than a young girl's hair being braided on the beach of Mexico. So sit back, crack a cold one, and enjoy the battle for Safford.
Roadrunner Rehab has been helping Gila Valley residents and athletes achieve their peak performance for over 30 years. They are now offering occupational therapy and adult speech therapy to assist in all your rehabilitation needs. Whether they're getting you back to work or back on the field, they're here to help you.
First play from scrimmage, and Morenci busts one as Julian Aragon takes the handoff around the left side, and he's gonna follow his escort Marcos Lucero all the way into the end zone for a 66-yard touchdown run to put Morenci up early, 6-0 in front of a stunned home crowd. The extra point was blocked by Xavier Owens, keeping it 6-0. The block would end up proving crucial. Safford tried to come right back on its first play from scrimmage, and Manuel Dawson takes the pitch and reverses his field, and Dawson's got a lane as he heads toward the end zone, and he's got one man to beat, but Xavier Fernandez just drags him down at the 4, but it was all for naught anyway as Safford was called for holding, pushing them from a 1st and goal to back into their own territory. And on the very next play, Safford quarterback Carlos Arbizo rolls out and lets one fly deep, but Chris Lopez is there playing center field for the Wildcats, and he comes up with the interception for the game's first turnover. Morenci methodically moved the ball downfield, and when faced with a 4th and 1 from the Bulldogs' 29, Lucero picked it up to keep the drive alive. But on 2nd and 7 from the 12, Colin Gannett and Jace Jameson meet Lucero in the backfield to drop him for a loss. Then on 3rd and 10, Lopez goes behind center and sweeps right on a design run, but Cole Yench and Gannett are there to drag him down for a 6-yard loss. A procedure penalty made it 4th and 20 from the 25, and Lopez rolls to his left looking for a receiver. Tegan Baldwin is coming hard with the pressure, but just before he gets there, Lopez unleashes a beauty to the corner of the end zone. He's got Diddy Lupita for the score, but he can't hold on through the defense by Nathaniel Rodriguez, and Safford takes back the ball.
Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill is the spot in Thatcher to enjoy healthy Hawaiian food with a friendly atmosphere and great service. Order in person or by the phone or online to see the tasty treat everyone is talking about. That's Kainoa's Hawaiian Grill.
Lupita would make up for it defensively with a big sack that would ultimately lead to a Safford punt. Facing 4th and 1 from its own 22, Morenci elected to go for it, but Lucero gets stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. The refs bring in the chains for a measurement, and the Bulldogs just stopped him enough, and now they've got the ball on the edge of the red zone. And on 1st and 10 from the 12, Arbizo keeps it himself as he rolls around the left side and into the end zone for the score. But they're gonna catch Rodriguez with a little tug here, and yet another big Safford play is nullified by a penalty. Taking the points off the board caused a momentum shift, and the Wildcats swarmed on defense, pushing the Bulldogs further and further away from the end zone. And on 4th and 17, Arbizo finds Rodriguez over the middle, but the Bulldogs needed to get to the 2 when Rodriguez went down at the 6, turning the ball back over to the Wildcats. But Safford would soon get another chance to score as Lopez completes a screen pass to Xavier Fernandez, who takes it upfield. And as Dane Jacobson begins to make the tackle, Cole Yench comes from underneath and knocks the ball loose. Colin Gannett recovers for Safford, and the Bulldogs are back in business. But after a screen pass on 3rd down failed to generate positive yards, Safford faced a 4th and 9 from the Cats' 20. Arbizo again finds a receiver. This time it's Cole Goodman, but he's tackled 2 yards short of the 1st down, and Morenci's defense survives another red zone incursion. After a 3-and-out, Safford got the ball back for one last shot in the first half, with the ball on the 16-yard line with 11.3 seconds left after a nice pickup by Arbizo. Looking for the end zone, Arbizo dances in the pocket while surveying the field and then fires one over the middle, but Andre McCauley is there for the INT for Morenci at the 3, and the Wildcats keep their 6-0 lead as the teams break for halftime.
With amenities designed to keep patients comfortable and relaxed, Copper Hills Dental is your choice for anxiety-free dentistry. Visit our website and Facebook page or simply call 428-2750 to schedule your appointment today. That's Copper Hills Dental.
Okay, first play from scrimmage of the second half, and Safford's looking to come back, but Andre McCulley knocks the ball out of Jared Jurado's hands at the last second, and Chris Lopez recovers for Morenci. Looking to strike while the iron's hot, Julian Aragon gets the handoff and sweeps around the left side all the way down to the 20 to put the Cats in the red zone. And on 2nd and goal from the 3, Lopez keeps it himself to give the Wildcats a double-digit lead. Morenci went for 2, but Nathaniel Rodriguez and Jace Jameson joined forces to shut down Didi Lupita at the line of scrimmage. However, Morenci still led 12-0 with just over 9 minutes left in the third. The Bulldogs faced a 4th and 3 from about midfield on their next possession, and Marcus Lucero and Xavier Fernandez chased down Jared Jurado to turn the ball back over to Morenci. Then it was Safford's defense's turn as they forced a 4th and 7 from the Bulldogs' 34, and Lopez's deep pass fell incomplete. Safford soon faced a 4th and 1, but this time Arbizo hit on the sneak and picked it up to extend the drive. And what a big extension it was, because on the very next play, Arbizo pitches to Jurado, who then hands it to Cole Yench on the reverse. And Yench has got some green grass in front of him as Cole eyes the end zone, but Chris Lopez just gets enough of him to trip him up at the 1-yard line as he loses the ball after being down. Arbizo quickly snuck it in from there on the next play, and Safford's on the board. Adon Leon knocked in the all-important extra point, and with 1:17 left in the third quarter, Morenci's lead has shrunk to a single possession, 12-7.
Lighthouse Medical Center in Safford is dedicated to helping you relieve your pain. We offer the best approach to pain relief and injury recovery through non-surgical approaches. We're committed to providing you with the best in healthcare techniques and technologies for an individualized approach to your health and well-being.
Safford's defense then had Morenci pinned, but Julian Aragon gets the handoff from Didi Lupita on the reverse, and Aragon goes 31 yards down the sideline to pick up a huge first down for the Wildcats. But on the very next play, Colin Gannett snags Marcus Lucero in the backfield and tosses him to the ground like a sack of dirty laundry as the teams head into the final quarter of play. The Safford defense did its job and forced a punt, but the offense soon found itself in a pivotal 3rd and 4 from the 41, as Jurado burst through the line and spun away across midfield to the Cats' 44 for the first down. Then it was Gannett's turn, and the Bulldogs are now taking chunks of yards at a time on their potential game-winning march downfield. But the Cats weren't about to roll over, as linemen Isaiah Cook and Dean Chee gang up to smother Arbizo. Unaffected, Arbizo brushes it off, and on the very next play, he's scrambling to his left but can't find anybody. So he comes back to his right, and he's throwing on the run to Cole Goodman, who's got the ball, and he's headed to the goal line. He just needs to get past Xavier Fernandez, and it was Bo Jackson meeting the bars as Goodman powers his way across the goal line for the come-from-behind go-ahead score to put Safford up 13-12. The PAT was blocked, but Safford still held its first lead of the night with 7 minutes left in the game.
And high energy prices got you down? Then hustle over to New Insulation Concepts in Pima, where we feature fiberglass, spray foam, and injection foam insulation to fit your specific residence or business's needs. Call 928-428-8118 for a free estimate today.
And with the game on the line, Morenci faced a 4th and 1 from its own 30, but Marcus Lucero handles business and converts. But Safford's defense was relentless, and on 4th and 2, Lopez drops back in the pocket and then fires a deep shot looking for Fernandez, but Cole Goodman is there with him step for step, and the ball falls incomplete, and with it Morenci's hopes of playing spoiler. The Bulldogs simply kneeled the ball from there, and the comeback was complete as Safford survived 6 turnovers and a punt on its first 7 possessions to defeat Morenci for homecoming 13-12. Reporting from Safford for the Gila Herald, I'm John Johnson.